Hi everyone, welcome back to Tip Tuesdays. Over the next 3 weeks, I am going to be talking about 3 different types of home loans: VA, FHA, and conventional. I do want to preface this by saying that I am not a loan officer. That's not my specific jam, although loan officers and real estate agents work hand in hand, so it's very important for me to at least be familiar with the different types of loans that are out there for you. If you would like more information, I would highly suggest doing your own research on the internet or looking around in your local area to find a mortgage lender that best suits your needs. So for this Tip Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about VA loans. A VA loan is something that is offered specifically to members of the military. There are some pros and cons that go along with this type of loan, so I will share with you the pros and then I'll be sharing some of the cons that go along with it. The biggest plus that I found with this type of loan is that there's no down payment. From my experience, if you are a first-time home buyer, you are most likely just starting out with your career and you're looking for a home that's at a pretty reasonable price. Also, you may not have had a lot of time to actually save up for a down payment, or maybe you just used, the money on a car or a ring or I don't know, whatever else you would use money for. Whatever the case may be, no down payment is a really big deal for this one. Another big plus is that there's no PMI. PMI stands for Private Mortgage Insurance, and that is for borrowers who are using a conventional type loan and they're not able to put 20% down or more at closing. The last pro that I want to mention is there's usually a higher allowable DTI. DTI stands for Debt to Income Ratio. That is pretty self-explanatory. The amount of debt you have and how much income you have and how they even out. The mortgage lenders basically just want to make sure that you're going to be able to pay your mortgage when it's due. The last pro that I want to talk about is that there is no prepayment penalty. So if you want to pay your loan off early, go for it. There's not going to be any fees that knock you down for doing so. Moving on to the cons. As I previously mentioned, there's no PMI, but there is a funding fee. What that is it's a mandatory fee charged by the VA to ensure that their program continues to run in the future. I also did find out that if you would like to use the VA loan again, the fee may increase. So that's just something to think about. Okay, so really there was only one other con that I found worth talking about right now, and that is that you cannot use the VA loan in order to purchase an investment property. It has to be used for a primary residence. So if you did want to purchase an investment property that you could use to rent out or buy a vacation home that you could use as an Airbnb, then that's something that you're gonna have to use a conventional loan or other loan for. Well, that's a wrap. Hopefully you learned something that you didn't know before, and have a great rest of your week. I'll see you guys next Tuesday.